So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters. Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons down for a moment, but only to gather strength for the next bloodletting. They are not yet tired of war, far from it. Do you know the ancient Nord word for war? Season unending. And so it has proved. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
So, Arngeir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
You heard the old man. Get yourself a seat. You got this.
You're not welcome here.
We have as much right to be at this council as all of you.
You heard the old man.
More,
Get yourself
actually,
a seat. You
since
got
we
this.
were the ones that put the Dragonborn on this path.
Were you? Hubris of the
You heard the old man. Get yourself a seat. You got this. Sorry to disappoint, but we nobles don't necessarily make good politicians. Just look at my father. Honestly, I'd say use your new authority as you see fit. You won't get another chance to be the most powerful man in Skyrim.
If you didn't agree.
I hate to break it to you, but you're not going to make everyone happy. So just focus on picking out who gets the short end of the stick. Now don't keep them waiting. You got this.
Very well. You may enter. Why delay? Please, take your seat so we can begin. Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? Your chief Talos hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here, here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard, the nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that. Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do. I'm glad we agree on this.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be
We're
able to
here
resist.
to arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is
handle this.
outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hoped to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely
What would
out
the
of character.
Empire want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough! First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth. In exchange for Markarth, the source of most of Skyrim's silver. Hardly. Riften seems like a better choice to me. Well fortified, easily resupplied from across Lake Honric, plus all the mead we can drink. Winterhold would allow us to directly threaten the rebel supply lines out of Windhelm. Better than nothing, I suppose. But Ulfric will need to offer a lot more if he wants me to give up Markarth without a fight.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk with good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name. But it seems you intend to favor Ulfric. I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop!
Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your pitiless agreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Swords, bones, where will these demands end?
Let's hear it.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for
this is
your
our
butchery
homeland,
at...
Tullius. All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say? Well said. For once you'll actually pay for your crimes. You know I can't agree to these terms. The Emperor would repudiate this treaty and I would be recalled.
Out with it then.
We want the Pale returned to Imperial control. The traitor Skull the Elder will be replaced with a more loyal candidate.
What next, Tullius? Shall I just hand over all of Skyrim?
I guess I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide. Although I'm starting to doubt your fairness. So, Dragonborn, what do you say? As I expected, you favor your friends. Don't hand me a mug of sheep's piss and call it Colovian brandy. These terms are still not acceptable.
You see what talking to them gets us.
I'm listening.
Never mind. I can see that these are the best terms we'll get from this council. So be it. The Empire at least puts the greater good above our own interests.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. Ulfric will allow Imperial troops to enter Winterhold. Kraldar will replace Coriel as Jarl. The Stormcloaks will pay appropriate compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. These terms blatantly favor the rebels. Everyone here knows that. But the Empire will accept them until the Dragon Menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Galmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this. Truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part.
I'm afraid there's a problem. A serious one. He's a dragon. The blade, justice demands that he... I anticipated it. And I'm cross-referencing this by calling the dragon with a voice. He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue. I think it's very likely that he will be... indeed. Oda Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read.
Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to... You're a dragon. Do dragons reach at all?
Are you all right?
Oh, forgive me, Thane.
We're ready, Dragonborn. Just say the word. As I promised, my men stand ready. My men know what to...
Now where is it? It takes a while to make a journey, Dad.
You do have a plan. And for luring a dragon here, yeah? We're ready when you are. Steady now. Keep under cover until it's down.
Jarl Valgrove, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan.
Yes, I'm ready to do my part.
I'm afraid there's a
word,
problem.
and my men will help you spread
Justice
the
cross by calling. I think it's
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that...
We're ready. May the gods watch over your battles, friend. As I promised, my men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm keeping my...
Whiterun's truly a curious...
For luring a dragon here. Yeah? Go ahead and call this dragon of yours. We're ready.
Runviki dova Ruu in Sir among ourselves. Ruu lost often Hinla. Only, of course, I could fly you there, but not while around. Go and see for yourself. Zu ni bo nor hate.
I guess you'll be leaving now,
Be here. Unless Alduin returns before you do.
All right, then.
Was nu? Dini dein Rufe Astval.
Such an opportunity.
I guess you'll be leaving now, won't you? Well, yeah, I mean, you're going to fight Alduin where he's at his most powerful. Your previous clash might pale in comparison. But what worries me the most is this place that Dragon mentioned, Skuldafn. If that's the gateway between our world and Sovngarde, then there's a chance Alduin has it heavily guarded. Even if you manage to fight your way to the gate, you'll be exhausted once you cross it. Alduin may have an edge if you fight him in that state. Well, if you die in battle, you'll go to Sovngarde anyway. So there's your plan B. Oh, come now. You know I'm just kidding. To be fair, you've pushed through anything the world has thrown at you. So maybe I'm just needlessly worried. Though I would be less worried about you if I could come along, assuming it's possible. Look, I'll leave it up to you. If you want to do this alone, then I'll wait for you to return. I guess you'll be leaving now, won't you? Well, even if you manage to... Well, if you die in... And either way, I know you'll be victorious in the end.
I'm glad you're here. Every step we take is steeped in history. Let's keep writing our own, shall we? Is that a... Oh no. That's your plan? Let me make sure I understand it. You ride a dragon to an ancient burial mound, alone, and then travel to a realm of Aetherius. There, you defeat Alduin, and somehow come back to the world of the living in one piece. Yeah, I can't exactly say the plan sits well with me. But you could die. Oh? What is it? Oh? What is it? If you run into any trolls, just remember... So, where are we off to now? Is that a... Oh no. That's your plan? Let me make sure I understand it. You ride a dragon to an ancient burial mound, alone, and then travel to a realm of Aetherius. There, you defeat Alduin, and somehow come back to the world of the living in one piece. Yeah, I can't exactly say the plan sits well with me. But you could die. And you are the first person I've ever trusted. The first, the only person I've ever loved. Please, please, don't go. There has to be another way. Alright, it's not easy. Now, go. Save the world. There's no keeping you back. Gods, I want to see you again so badly. You better come back alive. Now go, hero.
Saran Uth, I await your command as promised. Zuk Brit Oth, I warn you once you've flown the skies of Kai. Amativ, Mu Bokotin Stinselok. This is as far as I can take you. Griffboth Akrin. I will look for your return. Alduins.
There is no escape. Courage is useless.
What brings you, Wayfarer Grim? To wander here. I am soon. The well-born. We're welcome, well-earned. A fate, but sure restrained our wrathful onslaught. By what right do you living or dead, by decree of shore, none may pass this perilous bridge. I judge them worthy by the warrior's test. You fought well. I find you worthy. It is long since one of the living has entered here. May shore's favor follow you and your aid. What brings you, Wayfarer Grim? To wander here, but sure restrained our wrath. Where welcome well earned awaits those I judge. By what right? Ah, living. Or dead. By decree of shore, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test. Huh. What brings you, Wayfarer Grim? By what right? Ah, living or dead, by decree of shore, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test. Rodar! You fought well. I find you worthy. It is long since one of the living has entered here. May shore's favor follow you.
Welcome, but Gormlaith, the fearless, glad-hearted in battle. Hector, the valiant, heavy-handed warrior. Feldir, the old, far-seeing. Gormlaith, the fearless, glad-hearted in battle. Hector, the valiant, heavy-handed warrior. Feldir, the old, far-seeing and grim.
At long last, Alduin's doom is now ours to seal. Just speak the word, and with high hearts, we'll hasten forth to smite the worm, wherever he lurks.
Hold, comrades. Let us counsel take before battle is
Far
blindly
you've
joined.
traveled, your trials
Alduin's
long, to taste
mist is
Salvador's
more than a
sweet
snare.
delights.
Its shadowy gloom is his shield and cloak. But with 4 voices joined, our valor combined, we can blast the mist and bring him to battle.
Feldir speaks wisdom. The World Eater, coward, fears you, Dragonborn. We must drive away his mist, shouting together, and then unsheath our blades in desperate battle with our black-winged foe.
To battle, my friends! The field! Clamor of war are Undaunted. Huh?
Cannot fight the foe in this mist.
Clear skies! Combine our shouts!
Look!
Does his strength have no end? Is our struggle in vain?
Stand fast! His strength is failing. Once more and his might will be broken.
One more time, and the World Eater must face us.
Look!
Persistent Dovahkiin. Samura.
Evil snare. They will sing of when you are ready to rejoin the living, return now to this rich boon from shore, my lord. A shout to bring a hero from southern in your hour of need.
Of your enemy's life force. So, it is done. Alduin, of course, but I cannot celebrate his fall. Zutiraz ach, indeed, perhaps, but you have won a mighty victory. Save Goran. I feel Fare thee well, Dovahkiin. Gahundana Wawuth. As for my Zu Odaving, call me when you have need, and I will come if I can.
What can I do for you?
I can see it in your eyes. You've seen the land of the gods and returned. Does this mean it is done? Is Alduin truly defeated? Perhaps, perhaps not. Dragons are not like normal mortal creatures, and Alduin is unique, even among dragon kind. He may be permitted to return at the end of time to fulfill his destiny as the World Eater. But that is for the gods to decide. You have done your part. You've shown yourself mighty, both in voice and deed. In order to defeat Alduin, you have gained mastery of dreadful weapons. Now it is up to you to decide what to do with your power and skill. Will you be a hero whose name is remembered in song throughout the ages? Or will your name be a curse to future generations? Or will you merely fade from history, unremembered? Let the way of the voice be your guide, and the path of wisdom will be clear to you. Breath and focus, Dragonborn. Your future lies before you. Dovahkiin. We are all in your debt, Dragonborn. Perhaps, but that is for the gods. Now you see why I warned you against them, bloodthirsty barbarians. Yes, but understand, during the days of Alduin's rule, all dragons were his allies. There was nothing else they could be. If not for Paarthurnax, Alduin could not have been overthrown. It was he that first taught men to use the Thu'um. Kynareth has placed the voice of wisdom within you, Dragonborn. All you need do is learn to listen to it, and your path will be clear. Breath and focus.
Greetings. The blades are wise not to trust me. Onikan Niov. I would not trust another Dova. Of course. I have been pondering on exactly that question. Lingra Mora. There are many hungers it is better to deny than to feed. Zimgrifhorvut se Sulyech. I can be trusted. I know this, but who can say? Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. But why? I am old. Long years I have lived here, at the peak of the Monavin, the most sacred mountain in Skyrim. A fine place to die, as the spirit endures. Till then, I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me. Croesus, you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Now I will listen. Paz, a fair answer. I am glad you believe that. Fare thee well, Dovahkiin.
We heard the news from Whiterun that you left the city on the back of a dragon. That's a little showy, even for you. Since you're still alive, I assume you have good news to report. Gods above, that's better news than I had hoped. When you walked into my inn that day, I never imagined where it would all lead. Dragons out of legend, Sovngarde. Gods above, are you listening? He needs to die. He committed atrocities so infamous they are still remembered thousands of years later. We can't afford to give Paarthurnax the opportunity to betray us. You're wrong. Do the right thing. Paarthurnax deserves to die. Now then, we have nothing to talk about until Paarthurnax is dead. No, we are the protectors of the Septim Emperors, sworn to protect and guard the Dragonborn. The Blade's memory is long, as you know. Yes, and we serve the Dragonborn. Huh, are you sure? I hope you're right about Paarthurnax. I really do. I don't like it, but I guess that isn't important. I'm one of the last members of the Blades, which means I have no other choice. My oath binds me to you, Dragonborn. Very well. Sorry to bring it up, Dragonborn. Let's see what Esbern has to say.
Great service for us all. Did you need something? Oh, how reassuring. Don't you understand the danger? You must see the danger, Dragonborn. Just think, maybe not now, thousands of years. When Paarthurnax, the right hand of Alduin, takes its place, only a Dragonborn can stop him. But then there is no Dragonborn, since you are dead. All I can do is watch our doom approach, helplessly, once again. For now, Dragonborn. Haven't you been paying attention to anything I've said? Only you can defeat Paarthurnax and avert the end of the world. Fine, I'll trust you, Dragonborn. Good, that's the end of that.
How's it going? If it's a lady you're looking for. I'm a bard by trade. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Is it absolutely necessary for you to bother me right now?
All
right, I really am busy.
I might...
I don't know what consequences this will bring in the near future, but I think you made the right choice here. No, I just tried to think about this situation from Delphine's perspective. That doesn't mean I agreed with it. What concerns me are the Blades. If Delphine's leadership indoctrinates them into killing dragons indiscriminately, they'll become fanatics. Not to mention that they will discourage any dragons to follow Parthenax's example, and refuse to reform from their evil ways. History would repeat itself. I hope you're right. Your authority might help you to keep Delphine and Esbern in check. Ensure that the future generations are more open-minded. At least the dilemma was resolved peacefully. We can leave it be for now.
You're back. I thought you were dead, or something happened, or I thought... What about Alduin? Is he gone? I feel so relieved. I should have never doubted you. Oh, to be proven wrong has never felt better. Welcome back, my love. Now, don't you ever scare me like that again. I'd like to spend a little more time with the love of my life, you know. And I won't have you flying off to Sovngarde too soon. Not on my watch. And now, let's go home. I thought my father's place was dirty, but look here. Ugh. It seems neither side seems to care about cleanliness.
What would become of Skyrim without us?
I trust your journey was successful? I'm sorry, my friend. I can no longer be of use in this matter. It's my fault. In my haste to read the first scroll, I neglected the careful preparation required. I thought I'd be able to allay the after effects, but I was wrong. Now I am paying for it. Blind? Yes, I'm afraid so. No, it will have to run its course, and there's always the chance I may never recover. No, there is another way. The question is, how much are you willing to risk to find Oriel's bow? I can't guarantee you'd be free from harm. Becoming blind could be the least of your worries. Scattered across Tamriel are secluded locations known only as Ancestor Glades. There's one in Skyrim in the Pine Forest. Performing the ritual of the Ancestor Moth within the glade should provide the answers you seek. It involves carefully removing the bark from a canticle tree, which will in turn attract Ancestor Moths to you. Once enough of the moths are following, they'll provide you with the second sight needed to decipher the scrolls. In keeping with tradition, you must use a specific tool in the Ancestor Glade, an implement known as a draw knife. Every moth priest is taught this ritual, but few ever get the chance to perform it. You should consider yourself fortunate if it works for you. From what I saw in the vision, the Elder Scroll which foreshadows the defiance of the gods with the blood of mortals is the key to the prophecy. Good luck. I hope you find the answers you seek.
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew. And no one believed. Who said something? Soreen or Gunmar? I thought they'd have learned their lesson by now. I don't trust that man. And I don't want him here. I suppose she's right. I shouldn't let my personal feelings get in the way. Last I heard of him, he was aiding the vigilance of Stendarr at Runvald. He may still be there. If he can maintain some appearance of normalcy, I'll allow him to stay. Stay alert.
Kind of feeling a little uneasy here. Everyone just seems so reserved, but not in a good way.
Hey there. I have a little something for you.
Someone do something.
Say your prayers.
That's the best you can do. You're pathetic.
Teamwork right there.
You'd think a vampire would be right at home in a place like this. You'd be wrong. This was too easy.
Hold on. Did you hear something? I've got you in my sights.
What was that? Time to end this little game.
Sneaking past me? A grave mistake. That's enough out of you.
Rocks and valleys, crevices. crevices and hiding places. This is the kind of place where hermits and next, well, you fit right in. I'm kidding.
Got the short end of the stick.
Shh. Shouldn't we be quiet? What was that?
Hold on. Did you hear something?
This place makes me feel a little uneasy. Let's not stick around too long. Ah, the smell here. Let's try to handle this.
Sorry.
What is it now? Can't it wait?
What was that? Stop that!
Over here!
I'm okay with the dark, but I've spent more than my share.
I knew it. I knew RK would save me. I asked for help, and he sent you. You are a very welcome addition to this dreary place, my friend. I owe both you and RK a great deal. I'm sure I'll manage to repay him later. But you, what can I do to thank you? Isran, my help? Is this some kind of a joke? Did RK put you up to this? Isran's done nothing but mock me. He's never given me the respect I deserve. Look, I've just got myself out of quite a mess here, in case you haven't noticed. And while I appreciate your help, What's that? No, that's not what I... Yes, but... Are you sure? Really? Fine. RK says it's a good idea for me to go. I don't agree. But he's not the sort of fellow you can just ignore. I'll see you at Fort Dawnguard then. Don't worry. RK will show me the way.
I hope we reach the Ancestor Glades soon.
Nice getup. At least you won't be dragging behind.
Now ain't this a surprise?
so tough now, are you?
You're a disgrace to your own kind.
That's enough out of you.
Wow. Just sensing your magical reserves. You truly are incredible. Do you need something? Sure. In which skill? Alright then, let's begin.
What would become of Skyrim without us?
Nice clothes. Doesn't it feel better to be able to move freely and casually?
place. No one's been here in centuries. I doubt there's any other place like it in Skyrim. It's beautiful.
That spell looks dangerous. Keep your distance. Mm-hmm. That spell looks dangerous. Keep your distance.
This must be the place.